All right, my testing. Hi, thanks for the high school.my for dropping by. All right, yeah, just do not want to waste your time. Okay, let me show myself. All right, thanks for all the students who are waiting here. All right, so today we'll discuss about the IGCSE 2020 paper, October-November paper 2-2. All right, so let's begin. Before I start, any student have any question want to ask me? Yeah, feel free to drop me any question if you have any. If not, let's begin the first question. Right, this is quadratic inequality. Should be quite easy. But over here, just do a quick revision for all of you. So for like quadratic inequality, if you have any value is, let's say your quadratic equation fx, this quadratic equation is bigger than 0, then you will go these two directions. Let's say I have a and b here. My x must be bigger than b, x must be less than a. Okay, if my fx is less than 0, I will still have a quadratic positive graph. So let's say same value a and b, I will get the x value is between a and b if my fx is the positive quadratic equation. Okay, you must know about this basic, or else there's no way you can solve this question. All right, let's expand it first. Okay, so I have x squared minus 10x minus ax plus 80 bigger than 35. So simplify it. So I get 18x minus 35 will be 45 bigger than 0, and then try my best to factorize it. I hope I can. 15 and 3, isn't it? So okay, so over here I have bigger than 0, then I will choose the first option, then I will erase this thing. So from here my critical value will be 3 and 15, isn't it? So it's not hard to guess my a value here will be 3, my b value here will be 15. So therefore my x must be less than 3 and more than 15. That means when it's bigger than 0, my graph will go in these two directions, isn't it? So therefore x will be bigger than 15 and x will be less than 3. This is easy 3 mark, 4 mark. Alright, so over here you just need to know about your critical value. Critical value basically just what happened when the factors like equals 0, like when x minus 15 and x minus 3. What if it equals 0? You will get x equals to 3 and x equals to 15, right? So over here we call this value as a critical value. It's just a name, it doesn't matter. Eventually you must get this one as a final answer. Okay, so the second one, this is indices. Indices normally is very easy. So before I start to do, I will analyze a little bit first. So it's not hard to guess. Everything here are related to 2, isn't it? Because 4 is basically 2 power of 2. 32 is basically 2 power of 5. 8 is basically 2 power of 3. So I see all this number in one equation. My first idea is all these values are related to 2. So this is what I will do. 4 is 2 squared, isn't it? Multiply 2 into the power 2x plus 2 over 2x minus 1. This one is 2 power of 5 multiply into the power. Multiply, this is 2 power of 3. 3 multiplied 1 over 3 is 1. Okay, divide basically mean minus for the power. So it's 2x plus 2 minus x minus 1. Plus, multiply mean plus for the power. This is not 53, this is 5x over 3 plus 1. Okay, so see it had the same base, I can just comparing the power. So I should have x plus 3 minus x plus 1, isn't it? X plus 3 equals to 5x over 3 plus 1. So okay, I move the 1 to the other side, I got 2 here. I minus 1x, I have 2 over 3x. So my x will equals to 3. Alright, whenever you have some question like this, right, I always ask my student to do one thing is ensure your answer is correct. How to ensure? Because nowadays all of us have the very advanced calculator. There's no way you make the mistake for this kind of question and you don't know. You say, sir, I don't know whether my answer is right or wrong. You can't say this right now because you have a very advanced calculator. 4 power of x plus 1 over 2 power of, you realize I just key in my question, right? 32 power of x over 3 multiply 8 power of 1 over 3. Okay, so I type shift solve this random value 5 here. So you can see when left hand side minus right hand side equal to 0, the calculator literally tell me my x answer is 3. Then I check, is my x answer 3 here? Yes. Then I'm very confident to move on. Alright, so if you got the different answer, then make sure you check your working, see whether which step you do wrong. Okay, whenever you have the question with one unknown, which is like x only, most of the time you can check with your calculator whether your answer is right or wrong. And whenever can check, you must check. Do not waste the mark like that. Alright. Next one. Find the equation perpendicular bisector of the line joining these 2 points. And give your answer in the form of y equals to mx plus c, which is my channel name. Alright. Perpendicular bisector. If you watched my tutorial before, you should know whenever we see perpendicular bisector equation, we need two information. We need to have the midpoint. Why? Because bisector mean A and B here. The line doesn't touch A or touch B. They touch the middle of AB. They touch the middle of the AB. So they touch at the midpoint. And then second, you need to know M2. Why? Because of the word perpendicular. Perpendicular means 90 degrees. So when perpendicular bisector, you need two information, midpoint and M2. Midpoint is very easy to find. X plus x over 2, y plus y over 2. M2 also very easy to find. Negative 1 over M1. M1 you can use the normal gradient formula to actually find the gradient. Then from there you can find your M2. Okay, then after you have both of this information, you want to form the equation, you need to sub into y equals to mx plus c, or sometimes we prefer sub into this one to form the linear equation. Okay, this one is for you to form the equation. And you realize this formula is similar to the gradient formula, right? Because for the gradient formula, if you move the x2 minus x1 to the other side of the equation, you realize you got the same equation. Okay, so right now you have all the information needed. Let's do it. Okay, I have these 2 points. I'm going to write it down. 12, 1, 4, 3. Alright, let's find about the midpoint. So I will say 12 plus 4 over 2, comma 1 plus 3 over 2. Then type in the calculator, you'll get 8 and 2. Alright, I done the midpoint. Then I want to define the gradient. So I will say 1 minus 3 over 12 minus 4. Then my so-called M1, okay, so my gradient will be negative 2 over 8, which is negative 1 over 4. Then I can find my M2 easily, which is negative 1 over M2, negative 1 over 4. Then my M2 will be 4. Okay, now I got the gradient, M2, and I got the midpoint. I have all the information I needed, then I can form the equation. Y minus my y, this is y1 and x1. Y minus 2 equals to 4, x minus 8. Yeah, solve it. 4x minus 32 plus 2, y equals to 4x minus 30. Done. They want me to leave my final answer in y equals to mx plus c. And this is how we get the 5 mark easily. So over here, Keywords, perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular, find M2. Bisector, find midpoint. Any question? I hope you have no questions or anything you want to ask me. Yeah, I'm here to help if you have anything you want to ask me. No? No? Then let's move on. So perpendicular bisector will cut the point, cut the exit at A and B, find the length of AB. Actually it's quite easy. So with 4x minus 30, it's not hard to, it's not hard to visualize. Our line is basically, it's like this. They touch as negative 30, and then this y equals to 4x minus 30. So yeah, I just want to find, I already got my y-intercept, y-axis, because they say cut at the exits, right? The exits here actually mean x-axis and also y-axis, both lah. So in order to find x-axis, right, we make y equals 0. When y equals 0, 4x minus 30 equals to 0, x equals to 30 over 4, which is simplified 15 over 2, which is 7.5. Okay, so this is one of it will be A, the other one will be B. The question asked me to find what? The length of AB. So in order to find this length, of course you can use the distance formula. Or if you understand good enough, it's a Pythagoras, isn't it? Because this is 7.5, means 7.5 is the length here, isn't it? This one is 15 over 2. And the length here will be 30. So AB will equals to 15 over 2 square plus 30 square, squared it. Can you recognize I'm actually doing Pythagoras theorem? So yeah, 7.5. Oh, how can I type the 7.5 square plus 30 square? Alright, I will say the answer is 30.9 or 92. No need to write any units. I believe this one should be the correct answer. Okay, so yeah, some student might ask, sir, how do you know the negative 30 so fast? Because it is the y-intercept, isn't it? Y equals to mx plus c. C is your y-intercept. So when I start drawing the graph, I already know my y-intercept is negative 30. Okay? Cool? Simultaneous, then mixed together with log. Yeah, actually today I have a little bit headache. And I just add the Panadol. I hope I can finish this one in 1 hour. Alright, log questions. So what we do is over here you should know about this formula. Log AB equals to C, B equals to A power of C. Yeah, if you know this one, I can throw my log 3 to the other side. X plus y will become 3 power of 2, which is 9. I just use one step to get rid of the log. Do you see that I'm following this step? Yeah, but some students just say, sir, in the exam there's no way I can memorize. These things look so complicated to me. I don't want to memorize. Is there any other way? Yes. If you don't like this one, you kind of need to do some longer way. 2 is same idea with 2 multiply 1, because 2 multiply 1 is still 2. So 1 log 3 is equals to 1. So 2 multiply log 3 is still 2. I doesn't change the value of the 2. So log rule tell me the power, I can move to the top, become 3 power of 2. Now both sides have log 3, I cancel log 3, cancel log 3, x plus y equals to 3 square. See, I get back the same equation, but this one I'm using a different method. Okay, so which is 9? I'm going to write it here. I'm not sure I can use the elimination later or not, so I kind of need to solve this equation at the same time. I think most likely I can't use elimination. Yeah, never mind, then I will make y as a subject, 9 minus x lah. First equation. Okay, second equation, 2 log 3 x plus 1 equals to log 3 y plus 2. Okay, log rule tell me the number in front I can throw up, become power, multiply here. Both sides have log 3, I cut. Then, yeah, I got it. This is x squared plus 2x plus 1. This is y plus 2. And I just got my y above. What is my y? My y is 9 minus x plus 2. Alright, then I'm going to solve this equation. X squared plus 3x 9, 11 minus 11 become minus 10 equals to 0. So I will factorize as usual. This is x plus 5, x minus 2. X equals to negative 5 or x equals to 2. Alright, once I got this one, I want to get my y. Y equals to 9 minus 5, which is 4. Or y equals to 9 minus 2, which is 7. Yep, I got both x and y value. Yeah, then I can move on to the next one. Not too bad for 6 marks. Considered quite kind and friendly for 2020. Alright, so next. Find the equation of tangent. Yeah, if you watch my tutorial, you should know equation of tangent is a very easy bonus mark. Because you just always need to follow the 3 steps to find the equation of tangent. First step, do dy dx. Second step, sub x value into dy dx. Then you can find the gradient of tangent. Third step, form the equation. Yeah. Because some students trying to visualize how the tangent will look like and how to do. Yes, you can do that if you want to, but for me it's unnecessary here. So yeah, I do dy dx first. I differentiate x cubed, 3x squared. I differentiate 6x squared minus 12x. I differentiate plus 3x become plus 3. Alright, so then I will sub my x value into it. So which is 3 minus 12 plus 3. So it's negative 6. Okay, so negative 6 is the gradient of tangent. After you sub the x value into dy dx, you are getting gradient of tangent. Then I want to form the equation. But like I say, you want to form any linear equation, you need the coordinate x1 and y1. You have the x equals to 1, but you do not know the y coordinate. So substitute back to find the y coordinate. 1 minus 6 plus 3 plus 10. So my y coordinate should be 4 here. No. My brain got problems. This is 4, 8 here. Okay, so I have a coordinate 1, 8 here, which is the tangent passed by this coordinate. Then this one will be my x1 and y1. Sub into here. Y minus 8 equals to negative 6, x minus 1. Yeah, solving this equation, I got the answer. Plus 6 plus 8 plus 14. Done. This is so-called the equation of tangent. Yeah, if you got it, it should be something like very easy to get. If you don't get it, it might be some troublesome for you. Okay, so far I hope it's okay because it's very straightforward. Find the coordinate of the point where the tangent will meet the curve again. Okay, so basically it's something like this I can show you. So they have a cubic equation, and then you should have a random tangent point. I don't know, maybe the tangent point is something look like this. So this tangent point will touch at maybe x equals to 1 here. Then, but this tangent point definitely will touch again here. So whenever I want to find the intersection point, the easiest way is what? The easiest way is we doing simultaneous. We sub the tangent equation back into the curve. So where's my curve? Alright, my curve is on the top. So if I sub into here, I get x cubed minus 6x squared plus 3x plus 10 equals to negative 6x plus 14. You can see I substitute the equation of tangent into my curve. What? 5 mark. Oh my god. Don't tell me I need to solve the cubic equation. Alright, but at least I know one of the root, right? Because they have 2 intersection point. So if there are 2 intersection point, we already know just now one of intersection point x equal 1. So we at least we have one of the roots. So we can do a long division later. Yes, I want to thanks Claire again for the log question, because not all the x or y value we can substitute back. We want to make sure we don't get any math error here. So when x equals to -5, y equals to 4, if you sub back into the equation, this one is log 3 -5 plus 4, is it? Yeah, -5 plus 4. Yeah, because this one will give us a math error. Okay, so therefore, because if you not believe me, you can just type, because any negative value inside the log will give us math error. Yeah, so you can see it's a math error. So this value we should reject it. Okay, this is 2 and 7, should be no problem. So yeah, thanks Claire for telling me that. So could you do SPM 2021 MF paper? Yeah, I would do it soon, but not so early. Now it's only September, right? And SPM exam is on February. Is this really a live? Yes, this is a live. You are right. Okay, come. Because normally we don't need to solve the cubic equation here, but since they want us to solve the cubic equation, so let's solve it. This one should be 9x, this one should be -4 equals 0. Okay, just now we know one of our root is x equals to 1, so therefore I know x minus 1 is a factor of any equation for this name. Okay, I'm going to call it a px. Okay, so I will for px. Okay, I will let px equals to the whole thing. Okay, x cubed minus 6x squared plus 9x minus 4. Alright, so since x minus 1 is a factor, then I can do a long division here to find out the other two. X minus 1, this is x cubed minus 6x squared plus 9x minus 4. Thank you, sir. Yeah, welcome. Alright, so in order to get x cubed, I multiply x squared here to get x cubed minus x squared. Then I have a minus here. This is -5x squared plus 9x. I will do -5x, get -5x squared plus 5x. Minus it, I get 4x minus 4. Then I will plus 4. This one should be 4x minus 4. Okay, so once I got this one, yeah, I know my px equation is formed by x minus 1 and x squared minus 5x plus 4. This is my px equation, isn't it? Equals to 0. So yeah, let's factorize completely. This is x minus 4 and this is x minus 1 again. So yep, so therefore this one should be x minus 1 square x minus 4 equals to 0. Then x equals to 1. This one definitely rejected because this one is a tangent point. The first time they touch, I want to find when they will touch again, which is x equals to 4. So when x equals to 4, I want to find a y value. I just plug in the tangent lah. So y equals to -6x, -6, we got -24 plus 40. So y equals to -10. So the coordinate they're going to touch again is 4, -10. Got it? Yeah, this one 5 mark. Maybe you kind of need to solve the cubic equation, make the whole thing like slightly more complicated. But other than this, everything else should be fine. Okay. Any more questions? Or you found any mistake? Please don't be shy. Just let me know. 6 mark integration. Okay, like I say, in your level, the integration you shouldn't do when numerator and denominator also have x. You take this fraction, top have x, bottom also has x. So therefore, we cannot straight away do, we need to simplify it first. So x plus 1 squared is x squared plus 2x plus 1 divided by x squared. So this is how I simplify it. I will just everything divided by x squared. X squared divided by x squared 1 plus 2x divided by x squared plus 2 over x. And then plus 1 over x squared is 1 over x squared. You see? I actually split them into the 3 different fractions by taking each of the term above divided by the x squared. Okay, then now I start to do integration. Integrate 1 plus 2 over x plus x power -2. Alright, so if I integrate them, integrate 1 give me x, integrate 2 over x give me 2 ln x. Integrate this thing will give me power plus 1 negative plus 1 is -1 over -1, right? Yeah, 1 over x. Okay, so from 2 to 4. Okay, so then I will just plug in the number lah. So 4 plus 2 ln 4 minus 1 over 4 minus 2 plus 2 ln 2 minus 1 over 2. Does the question say exact value? Yes. They want the exact value. Means what? Means you need to leave the answer in the ln form. Alright, this is what we call exact value. And no choice, do manually. 4 minus 2, I will have 2 here. Then, never mind, 4 minus this. Okay, we do one by one. 4 minus 1 over 4 first, definitely. Then we need minus 2 minus 1 over 2. I solve all the numbers, so I got 9 over 4 here. And then this 2 ln 2, 2 ln 4 plus 2 ln 2. Depending on what you want to do. If you change both of them into ln 2, it's easier for you to plus. So this is 4 is 2 square. Square I can move to the front. It's become 4 ln 2. 4 ln 2 plus 2 ln 2, I should have 6 ln 2, isn't it? Hey, can I do? Hey, no, it's minus. It's minus. It's a minus. So 4 ln 2 minus 2 ln 2, I still have 2 ln 2. This one should be my final answer. So would you mind doing the 2003 paper 1 question 3 question 5? Not now. Maybe you can send this question to the Discord and I will check it out later. Okay, any question? Okay, next 7. Yeah, quite fast today progress. Okay, good. A GP have the first term of 3, second term of 2.4, and the following term it doesn't tell you. But it doesn't matter because the question already tell you the GP. I had 2 terms, which is good enough. Because first term tell me A is 3. The second term can help me to find R, which is second term divided by first term, isn't it? Which is 2.4 divided by 3, which is 0.8, is it? Sometimes my brain cannot work. Yeah, it's 0.8. Yes, 0.8. Okay, I got the R value and I got the A value. Then the whole thing suddenly becomes very easy. So they asked me to find the sum of the first 8 terms. Yeah, we know the SN formula, right? And SN formula for R is less than 1. Normally, I will make sure the bottom is 1 minus R, so top is 1 minus R power of n. So yeah, sum of the first 8 terms, I will do S8. Then A is 3, R is 0.8, power of 8 over 1 minus 0.8. Yeah, just type everything into the calculator. Then this is the bonus 3 mark for you. Yeah, and the formula is given, so like not really need to worry. But if not mistaken, there seems like only give you 1 formula only. So when you do that time, you also must be very careful. 4.8, or you should be able to write a 5 there if you want to. Okay, so next one, sum to infinity. Formula is given, if not mistaken. So A is 3, R is 0.8, so it's basically 3 divided by 0.2. 3 over 0.2, 50. Okay, done. This 1 mark is a bonus mark. Find the least number of terms for which the sum is greater than 95% of the sum to infinity. Trying to make this one sounds like super weird. Okay, find least number of term. Yeah, which term we want, right? So the n term, alright. For which the sum is greater. So that's basically I want to do Sn must be greater than 95% of sum to infinity. So yeah, let's do it. A 1 minus r 0.8 power of n over 1 minus 0.8, which is 0.2, bigger than 0.95 multiplied 50. Okay, I hope no carry mistake for me. 3 divided by 0.2, 50. Okay, so this one simplify, I got 15 here. Both sides divided by 15, I cut. Then this one, 1 minus 0.95, bigger than 0.8 power of n. Okay, so this is 0.05, bigger than 0.8 power of n. Add the log or ln for both sides. Let's say I add the ln for both sides. Log rule tell me I can move the power to the front, right? So this is n ln 0.8, ln 0.05. Okay, so when I divide ln 0.8 for both sides, the sign must change to this direction. Why? Because ln 0.8 is a decimal, it's a negative value. It's a negative value. Whenever we divide or multiply any negative value, the inequality sign need to change direction. Remember this. Multiply or divide negative value, inequality sign need to change direction. Alright, then this one cut lah. I got n must bigger than, never mind, n must bigger than, okay, this one let's do it. Ln 0.05 over, close the bracket, what's wrong with my cursor? Over ln 0.8. Okay, you might ask, why don't you use the log? Because log in this calculator, they force us to type the base. I don't like it. So I use ln, seems like easier. Alright, so, but we want to least number. Remember, they say least number of term. So, because when n is bigger than 13.43, n can be 14, 15, 16, 17 until infinity. But I want the least number, mean I want the smallest n possible. 14. Okay, so, yep. This is how I do this kind of question. Not too bad for the format, if you understand. Okay, so any more question? Come, ask me. Yeah, I got some important messages need to reply. Wait for a while. Alright, next question, number 8. Solution of triangle. This is very kind because they give you this. You may use the following Okay, so basically you no need to memorize the two triangle, right? Because last time I always force my student to memorize the triangle, have the 90 degree and 60 degree, and another triangle which is both 45 degree to get all this value. But because nowadays everyone have this calculator, but of course I believe examiners still think some students are using the 570 MS, so which is will not show in the third form, they will show in the decimal only, like 0.866. So this is the reason why they give you this value, just to be fair to all the students. Yeah, I like they are considerate. Okay, so what we want to do now, find the area of the given the area of triangle is 5.5. Nice. They tell us this is 5.5 centimeters square. Find the exact length of AC. They want to know what is AC here. Write your answer in A plus B sub 3. Okay, it's solution of triangle with the third. Okay, so we know the area of triangle is half AB sine C, isn't it? The formula. Or you can say BC sine A is the same thing. Alright, so A and B will be both sides. C will be angle in between. So it's size 30 in this case. So, okay, so half, this one will be 2 sub 3 plus 1 multiply AC sine the angle between, I should get 5.5. You might ask, sir, why they give us cos and tangent also? Because the question doesn't want to give you the hints. You must use sine to find an area. They doesn't want to give you any hints, so they just give you all the sine cos tangent. Alright, so we want to find AC, so we move around. Sine 30, you can type calculator, is 0.5. Where is my degree? Okay, so sine 30 degree, is no surprise, it's 0.5. So 0.5 multiply 0.5 is 1 over 4. Move to the other side is multiply 4. So I multiply 4 because I move 1 over 2 and 1 over 2 to the other side. And then I still have another, this one, I move to the other side is divide. Okay, this is the AC. Okay, definitely I need to do a rationalize. 5.5 times 4 is 22. So yeah, top is 22, bottom is this one, right? So I will multiply 2 sub 3 minus 1. I multiply 2 sub 3 minus 1. This process is called rationalize. The purpose of this process is to eliminate all the surd at the denominator. If you play this calculator, you realize the mathematician, they don't like have some square root at the denominator. You can see, why can't the calculator accept 8 over surd 2? You type enter, they will change to any positive value. So if even I put a 3 surd 2 here, you can see they always want to avoid surd at the denominator. So same idea here, we do not want to have the surd at the denominator. So this is the reason why we do rationalize. And why is multiply the negative version of it? Because this is the only way to get rid of the surd at the denominator. And this one is basically this formula. A squared minus b squared is a plus b, a minus b. Okay, so I will just square both of them. I square the first one is 4 times 3, 12. I square the second one is minus 1. Okay, so top I will just multiply. So this is 22, right? So 22 multiply the first one is 44 sub 3. Multiply the second one is minus 22. Alright, the bottom is 11. So I can get the AC now. 44 divided by 11 is 4 sub 3 minus 2. 22 divided by 11 is 2. Alright, definitely the good news is calculator can solve for you also. 22 over 2 sub 3 plus 1. Yep, you see the calculator will tell you the exact answer, but because they give you 4 mark, I believe you have method mark, which is you have to show about rationalize. Yeah, and then you, in order to get the 22 here, I believe you will get another 1 mark here. So you can't just straight away type the calculator to get the final answer, or else you will lose 1 to 2 mark. Okay, easy peasy. Show that BC square is equals to that one. Okay, where's the BC? Alright, so if I have this one, which is 4 sub 3 minus 2. I want to find a BC square. You should know this one is a cosine rule, isn't it? You have 2 sides and 1 angle in between, is a cosine rule. So the cosine rule is basically is a square equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a, right? It's way too long. I'm going to write at the bottom to find the bc. Maybe I erase the sine rule to write the cosine rule. Okay, we're going to use this to find the bc. Okay, I will assume my a square is my bc square. B and C will be just both of this side. You can just use any of it as a B and C. So 2 sub 3 plus 1 square plus another one is 4 sub 3 minus 2 square, and then minus 2 multiply 2 sub 3 plus 1, 4 sub 3 minus 2, and then cos 30. Oh my god, that's damn long way. How many mark? 4 mark. Alright, let's do this. Okay, right at the top line, there's not enough space for me. It's not really the factor. Okay, if I square the first one is basically 4 times 3, which is 12. 12 plus 1, which is 30. Then the middle term is 4 sub 3. Okay, open the first bracket. Now I open the second bracket. This one is 4, 16 times 3 is 48 minus 4, plus 4. So I got 52, right? So this is 52 plus 8 sub 3. Of course, you can use a calculator over here. I believe should be fine. Minus 2. And then you square it. Yeah, it's minus 16 sub 3. I think you should be able to do that. Or I think it should be fine. Unless the examiner really want to see you actually expand them one by one. No. Yeah, you should be able to do this, right? Just tell the examiner I can do the mental work really good. Then yeah, you are fine. Okay, then minus, wow, here is this one, cos 30 is square root 3 over 2. So 2 and 2 I simplified, no more 2 already. But I still have a sub 3 at the back here. So very troublesome. This is 8 times 3, which is 24. Then this one is minus 4 sub 3. Then plus 4 sub 3 minus 2 multiply with sub 3. Okay, so cut. This is 22 minus 22 sub 3. Okay, so 52 plus 13 is 65. Done. 4 sub 3 minus 16 sub 3, and then minus 22 sub 3. Okay, negative 34 sub 3. Done. Okay, so first thing they give you the B1 for apply the cosine rule. So you just sub everything into the cosine rule, you'll get the B1. And then here they give you A1 is for expand one of it, correct? And another A1 is for expand these two bracket expand correctly gave A1, this one will give A1. Then I think you no need to expand out all the 3 terms, because normally that one is M1, is the meta mark. Yeah, because I see the Claire actually trying to remind me for that. Yeah, so yeah, I think like this should be fine. Alright, number 9, vector. Okay, every information I think is stated in the diagram. So OR and OS intersect at the X. So find OQ in terms of A and B. So in order to find OQ, quite easy, right? OQ is just 2B plus A, isn't it? Done. 1 mark only. Then I want to find QS. So QS we should know is QO plus OS, or I can say is OS minus OQ, isn't it? So O to S, what is my O to S here? O to S is 3A minus OQ, which is 2B plus A. So this one should be 2A minus 2B. Okay, so when you do that time, make sure you do carefully. Should be ED 1 mark also. Alright, then the QX equals to the mu, QX equals to mu of the QS, find OX. So this one is bonus mark also. Because QX is basically OX minus OQ equals to mu. QS is 2A minus 2B. So expand OX, so I'm going to throw my OQ to the other side, because OQ is 2B plus A, right? So basically mu 2A minus 2B, and then plus 2B plus A. Because here is minus, right? Change to the other side, become plus. Okay, yeah, you can leave like this, but normally, like I say, I don't like to leave like this. I prefer in A and B term. So this is 2 mu plus 1A, and then plus this is 2 minus 2 mu B. I factorize out A and B lah. Basically, I simplified them in A and B, so easier for me to do comparing later. Okay, given OX equals to this one, I believe we have the OR here. So what is OR, by the way? O to R, which is Do we have Q? Do we have QR? We do have Q. Okay. O to R is 3 or 3A plus B. Okay, it's 3A plus B. 3A plus B. Okay, this is 3A plus B, but I prefer 3 lambda A plus lambda B. Done. Another 1 mark. Lastly, they ask us to find lambda and mu. 3 marks. So in order to find lambda and mu, so what we do is you realize we have the OX here, then we have another OX. So just plug the OX into the OX. Okay, I sub into each other. So over here you should be able to see something like 2 mu plus 1a plus 2 minus 2 mu b will equals to 3 lambda a plus lambda b. Okay, then what I want to do right now is we comparing the number or value beside the a, and then we comparing the value beside the b. My b should be outside the bracket. Sorry, my b should be outside the bracket. Then we're comparing the b. Okay, so by comparing the a, I have not enough space to write right here. So I'm comparing the a. So 3 lambda equals to 2 mu plus 1. Okay, then I comparing the b. Not enough space, I just simply write. But in the exam, please write nicely. Lambda equals to 2 minus 2 mu. Since I have the lambda, I sub back here. 2 minus 2 mu equals to 2 mu plus 1. Yeah, solve it. Okay, 6 minus 6 mu equals to 2 mu plus 1. So 8 mu equals to 5. Mu equals to 5 over 8. So lambda equals to 2 minus 2, 5 over 8. This is 10 over 8, 16 over 8. So I have 6 over 8, which is 3 over 4. So after I got the lambda and mu ready, so what I would do is I would just sub back to the equation to find sort of qx and xs. Let me see, do I have any equation qx and qs? Okay, I believe I sub into here lah. Qx and xs, right? Okay, never mind. So if I sub into there, let me have some empty space here. So my qx is equals to, what is my mu value just now? 3 over 5 over 8, right? So this is 5 over 8 of the qs. So if you refer back, qx, where's my q? Qx is 5, qs is 8. So this is 5 and 3, isn't it? So therefore, qx over xs is 5 over 3. Yep, this is how we get it, because just now they say q to s is 8, right? So just use 8 minus 5, you can get the 3 lah. This is how I get a 3 there. Alright, then done this one. Then they ask about OR and OX. So I believe something to do with this equation. I have a lambda which is 3 over 4, right? I'm going to sub the lambda back into here. So OX equals to 3 over 4 of OR. So OX over OR is 3 over 4. But the question asks about OR over OX, isn't it? So you're going to flip, or we straight away do like this. Since OR is this side, I throw the OX here better, then this one becomes 4 over 3. Yeah, we got the answer, which is 4 over 3. Okay, because the question want OR on the top, right? OR over OX. Alright, this is how to do this kind of vector question. Some students might find this kind of vector question a little bit complicated because you have a lot of fraction and I ask you to find lambda and mu. My suggestion is you just do like step by step, and then you trying to understand how to use these comparing methods. So you will understand why just now 1 mark only I need to do so many words to factorize out the A and B, because I already know later on I need to comparing the value beside the A for both sides and value beside of B for both sides. Okay, cool. Is it 10 of the last question? Oh my god, still have 11. 2 more questions to go. Let's do it. Okay, what is this? The number B of the bacteria in the sample. So I believe B, small letter b is the bacteria lah. P and Q are the constant. T is the time in the week. So initials, they are 500 bacteria. We are increased to 600 after 1 week. Okay, here you must have very clear mind here. So first thing is the T value is in weeks. So when T equals to 2 means 2 weeks. T equals to 4 means 4 weeks. Because some students just used to T like represent days or hour. Not necessary. You can change to any T value they want. Alright, the second thing is, what is the meaning of the initial here? The initially mean at the beginning. At the beginning mean when the time is 0. They haven't started to count the time. So this is the reason why they use the word initially. So that's mean I know T is 0. I have 500 bacteria. But when T equals to 1, I have 600 bacteria. My B is 600. Why this is important? Because right now I want to find P and Q. I have 2 unknown here. So logic tell me I need to find the 2 unknown. I need to form 2 equations. So this is the reason why I need to have 2 group of information. Yeah, I hope I say it clear. Okay, so from this one first is easier because I love 0. So 500 equals to P plus Q E20. E0 is 1. I can ignore it. So I got the first equation, which is P plus Q equals to 500. I'm not sure I can use elimination later, so I will just leave it there first. I sub this one. P plus Q E2. 2T, right? T is 1, so it's just E2. Seems like we can do the elimination if we want to. Then I just do elimination. First equation, second equation. I use the first equation minus the second equation. So I minus them, I eliminate the P, right? P minus P gone. So this is Q. This is 1Q minus E squared Q, right? Okay. Then 500 minus 600 is negative 100. So if I want to find the Q, of course I can use 1 minus E squared, no problem. Because does the question ask about exact form in this case? No, right? They just ask us to find a value. No need exact. Then I can leave in decimal, no problem. So, but write more decimal lah. Okay, equal Q equals to negative 100. Then I can get the Q is negative 100 divided by my answer just now. I will get 15.652 or 65 lah. I think should be fine. I don't think they love so many decimal. I think 6.5 or 7 is cool. Alright, then P plus Q equals to 500. So P plus this one equals to 500. Then P is just 500 minus the answer, isn't it? 484.35. This is my P value, yeah. But does the question say they are the whole number or what? They just say they are constant, right? Yeah, so that means they can be decimal. But if you want to round off, also can. Okay, so this is how we get the PQ. Not too bad this format. Just do simultaneous. Find the number of bacteria represented after 2 weeks. That means T equals to 2. Let me form my bacteria equation first, okay? Just now the bacteria equation is what? P first, P plus Q E2T. P is 484.35 plus Q is 15.65, right? 7 lah. E power of 2T. Okay, this is the equation I have. Okay, so over here, I just sub T equals to 2 into it lah. So when my 2T, right, my T equals to 2, then type everything in your calculator, you will get the answer lah. And skip this one. So find the first week in which the number of bacteria are more than 1 million. So we want to know when B is more than 1 million, right? So yeah, sub into the formula. 848.35 plus 15.7 e power of 2t bigger than 1 million. I hate so many zero. Yeah. Okay, so e power of 2t. Let me just use a calculator. 60 This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 484.35. Okay, then divided by 15.7. It's still extremely big. 63663.42. Right, then 2t will equals to bigger than ln, right? I just ln both sides, right? 63663.42. Then I will ln the answer. So 2t must bigger than 11.06. So t must bigger than divide by 2, 5.53. So when it's the first week, so if I want more than 100 million, I know t equals to 6, 7, 8, 9. All these value also more than 100 million. But the first week that more than 100 million is 6. Okay, so the answer should be the 6th week. Find the first week at which the number of bacteria is. Yeah, so I believe the 6th week you will have the bacteria more than that value. Okay, so therefore 6th week will have bacteria more than 1 million. Yeah, but you don't need to write description, also fine lah, 3 mark only. Okay, last question. Yeah, anything you want to ask me so far? Okay, want to show this one, so let's do it. This is sine x. Tangent is sine x over cos x over 1 minus cos x. Simplify this one, should be sine square x over cos x 1 minus cos x. Alright, sine square x, we know sine square plus cos square equals to 1, right? So sine square is 1 minus cos square. So 1 minus cos square x over cos x 1 minus cos x. So this is 1 square minus cos square, isn't it? So I will get 1 plus cos x 1 minus cos x over cos x 1 minus cos x. Cut. 1 over cos x is a second x. Cos x over cos x is 1. Shown. Okay, so yeah, as long as you do carefully, yeah, this kind of question shouldn't be too difficult to solve. Okay, so 4 mark, yeah, easy 4 mark. Then solve this one. So you want to solve this one, I got tangent, I got cotangent, I got secant. So, but I know everything here I can change to sine and cos, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it. So 5 sine x over cos x minus 3 cos x over sine x equals to 2 over cos x. Okay, this is how you change the tangent, cotangent, and secant. Then make them okay, I want to eliminate all the denominator. I will multiply sine x cos x for the whole equation. First one, second one, third one. Okay, if I multiply the first one, I will get 5 sine square x. Because cos x and cos x I cut already, then I only left sine times sine. Okay, the second one, like sine and sine I cut, I will get 3 cos square x. Okay, 3 cos square x. This one cos and cos I cut, I will have 2 sine x, right? So cos square and sine square I can easily change by using the formula. But sine x itself, I cannot change. So therefore, this one tell me I want my whole equation in terms of sine x. So I will change this one. I will change the cos into 1 minus sine square. Okay, so 5 sine square x minus 3 1 minus sine square x equals to 2 sine x. So let's do it. This is 5 sine square minus plus 3 sine square is 8 sine square x. This is minus 3, right? Yeah, minus 2 sine x minus 3. I should always simplify lah. You can expand, then only simplify, no problem. But I'm lazy. So I want to get 2. Okay, I believe it's 4 sine x and 2 sine x, isn't it? Then 3, I get 6, and 1, I get 2. Yeah. So this is minus and plus. Alright, so here sine x equals to -1 over 2. Here sine x will equals to 3 over 4. What is the range given in this question? The x must be between 0 and 360. So yeah, anything within 360 will be good. Add sugar to coffee. It tells me sine will get positive at first and second. So yeah, this one I can type in the calculator. Inverse sine, shift sine, 3 over 4. Then I get the first angle, 48.6 degree. Second quadrant is 180 minus theta. So I say 180 minus my answer just now. The second answer is 131.4. I got the two answer here. Then this one should have two answers also. But this is negative. We need to find reference angle first. Reference angle very easy. Ignore negative sign. It will tell you 30 degree. So sine get negative. This is negative value, right? This is negative value at T and C. This is 180 plus theta. This is 360 minus theta. My theta here is 30. So my x is 180 plus 30. 360 minus 30. Done. This is all the four answers I have here. Okay, I hope you should see a 4 different answer. And this is how we get the 6 mark. So this 6 mark, I would not say it's very easy, but if you know the basic about the tangent, I mean the basic about trigonometry, I don't think it's hard here. Some more you don't have negative angle. Some more you don't need to rotate two round. Some more the angle is just x, it's not 2x or x over 5, something like that. And the whole question actually is considered quite easy, because I see a lot harder trigo question in IGCSE. Anyways, we end the paper now. So, any question you want to ask me? Feel free to ask me, or else I will end the live streaming today, and I will see you guys again on the next Wednesday. Alright, I want to thank the Crowley for purposely drop by and help me to monitor my my life, and also to remind me when I make any mistake. Thanks a lot. And I want to thank all the students to participate this live, and I will see you guys again next week. I know your exam is on 10th of October. Yeah, just few weeks ago. Few weeks later. What's wrong with my brain? Okay, so anyway, thank you so much, and wish all of you have the wonderful night. Good night. Bye bye.